Yeah.
with your brand, trying to get it heard.
Oh, yeah.
Like, we've all been there.
Totally.
But what if I told you there's a way to, like, ditch the megaphone
Okay.
and spark actual real connections with your audience?
I'd be interested.
That's what we're diving into today.
All right.
Um, with these new Horizon marketing materials that you passed along. And honestly, let me tell you, they're onto something really special.
Yeah. You know what I found fascinating about this was just how much they emphasized building like lasting connections,
Yeah.
not just chasing, quick wins.
Right. It's like, forget these just fleeting like transactions. Let's build actual brand loyalty that lasts, for the long haul. But what does that actually look like in practice?
Well, they gave this fantastic example
Okay.
where they suggested hosting like these exclusive online events, but just for your most loyal customers.
Okay.
And it's about, creating a sense of community and shared values with the people who really, are invested in your brand. And that I think really resonates, especially with, younger generations
Yeah.
who can sniff out inauthenticity like a mile away.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're building like a VIP club
Exactly.
where everyone feels seen and valued. And it's so much, it makes those pop-ups that say, join our email list.
Right.
Seem so basic.
Oh, yeah. So surface level.
Yeah.
And, speaking of keeping things fresh, their creative solutions section full of gems.
Oh, I was hooked
Yeah.
on that. Beyond just like a killer logo, which we all love, right?
Yeah.
They were talking about telling your unique story visually. Did you see that case study
Yeah.
with the bakery?
I did, yeah.
That used Instagram to showcase the craft behind their sourdough.
Uh-huh.
Genius.
It's true, and it really speaks to how powerful that kind of visual storytelling can be.
Yeah.
When it's aligned with your brand values, it's not about just being flashy or trendy. It's about creating a cohesive experience.
Yeah.
From your website to your social media to like your packaging. Every touch point matters.
And, you mentioned touch points earlier. Can you break that down for our listener? It's like each interaction is a chance to reinforce what your brand's all about.
Yeah. Imagine like your brand is a book, right?
Okay, yeah.
Each interaction that someone has with you, whether it's on your website, a customer service call, or even, like you said, a social media comment,
Yeah.
is like
Yeah.
a chapter in that book.
That's part of the whole story.
Exactly. And each chapter needs to contribute to this consistent and compelling narrative.
So if one chapter feels off, the whole story falls apart.
It can really break the immersion and damage the trust that you've built with your audience.
Makes you think twice about that rush tweet or that generic thank you email.
It really does.
This has been eye-opening. We've learned that building a powerful brand goes way beyond just marketing tricks.
It's about a killer story, visual consistency, and like we were saying, a genuine connection with your audience.
Couldn't have put it better myself.
Yeah.
It's so important to just remember that authenticity is key. People can really see through the noise these days.
Yeah.
They want to connect with brands that genuinely share their values.
So true. And for you, our listener, think about this. What's one small change that you can make to your brand story today to make it more authentically you?
That's a great question.
Until next time on The Deep Dive.